Hello, I'm Otto, and welcome to episode 15 of my Factorio 2.0 guide. In the last episode, we kind of updated the lack of lights over there. In the last episode, we kind of updated the base. We got a couple of things fixed over in our shopping mall, finished setting all of that up. Put some lights in the base, which we, should have done the first time. Let's just, yeah, we'll just poke these wherever we can. Okay, so for today's episode, we are going to, we're going to be working on oil. We have oil unlocked, and we have some pump jacks off in the distance, grabbing us some of that precious crude. And last two, and we will be setting up oil. So where are we going to put oil? Oil is going to be back here. I like to have it farther back on the bus. It's extremely helpful. We're not going all the way back here because a lot of this we're going to be saving for fun stuff. Yes, we have some plans for this. So let's clear a little bit of this out. We got a lot of rocks. That's a lot of, well, I guess not a lot of landfill. Ooh, we are almost out of grenades. I should probably go grab some grenades before we get going, because we got some trees to clear to get kind of a straight line to the pumps, the pump jacks. Yeah, let's just clear some of these rocks, and I will do that. Oh no. Alright, F. I'm guessing since our inventory is, full-ish, that we should probably get rid of some of this stuff. Toss it in our little junk box. That's gonna be close to doing it again. Alright, so let's head over to the starter base. I can't wait to see how depleted that thing is now. Last time we went over here, not that long ago in the last episode, it was the miners. Look at the miners. Oh boy, that's exciting. I'm not gonna pick them up yet. We're gonna do that very soon, but for now we are looking for, what do we need? Some grenades. I need some grenades. We're gonna drop these also. We're gonna go down to 200 because we only need like half as many, so we no longer need 400 grenades, but we still need a lot. What else do we need? We need to drop some stuff off. Where's our junk box? I bet we don't even have enough room in the junk box to get rid of all the junk that we no longer need. I guess I could get rid of some of this iron and copper and steel too. Like that's been piling up. Oh, junk box. Okay, I put one thing away. No small power poles. Oh, we don't even have enough power poles. Okay, so let's restock a little bit, and I will see if I can dump some of these. What needed steel? Steel was up in this direction. Can you guys take some steel for me? Anybody need some copper? Just these four here. That's it. Maybe the red science. Yes, thank you. Sure. Oh wait, we need some of those. Oh, not yet. Whatever. Yeah, it's nice that we can have this stuff being made in two areas, because we can just grab whichever one is closer. And honestly, this stuff is all going to be depleted soon anyway, so it doesn't even matter that much. I think we're probably at a point where we're not going to use yellow inserters anymore. So, what else did I have that I could just toss? This. Wire, steel. What else needed steel? That was it. Just these things over here. We need steel, use steel. Take some of these. Yeah, I would take these. All right. I suppose that's good enough. Oh, power. We were gonna update the power, right? Okay. We'll do that. What's lined up for next episode? Next episode is plastic and sulfur. We can probably do it next episode because it's not mandatory. Like, we're not in a hurry to get that. So the last time that I played the seed, I decided that I was going to start over here and start clearing a path to the pump jacks. And funny enough, the path that I cleared was nowhere near the pump jacks, even though I kind of thought I lined it up. So we're going to go start from the pump jack side this time. I know, something that you were not aware of, and I didn't have to say it, but I said it. Alright. We're probably not going to have enough underground pipes to finish everything that we need to do. But at least going this way, I can very clearly see, oh, right, all of this needs to be cleared out, and I can just lob a path through. And I made a big path too. Like, I did kind of like this. I had this, oh, I keep blowing myself up. Ah, where's my fish? All right. I'm gonna die again, and it's not even dividers this time. Yeah, I had this like massive path cleared out up here. And it just didn't even, it just, you know, wasn't even close. Okay, so that's good enough. Any deconstruction, I don't mind taking care of that. That's like, you know, placing these big power poles. Just once you get there, I mean, if you're there and you've got them on, you just place it. Good to go. You just keep 100 on me. We're just now at 100 and we still have plenty, plenty of wiggle room. Okay, so we need to pay attention to where we're at because actually I didn't even need to go that far. I think I'm going to be lined up somewhere like that. All right, so we'll leave that there. Okay, so normally we start by setting up our parameters. So there's nothing majorly in the way. We do need to have one of the pipes coming in through here and one coming in through here. So one of these is going to be oil and one of these is going to be water. Looks like it could go either way. Let's just assume that that one's going to be oil. So I kind of have to do some maneuvering here. Like that. So that's going to be oil. That means that this one is going to be water. There. So we don't need water like immediately. Oh, you know what? I should have. No. How am I gonna do this? We're gonna. I want them to be closer together. So I'm gonna separate these, and I'm going to. Let's just see where they line up. Okay, so we are going to still use our same spacing. So we're going to use 3 of these deep. I think for the oil refiners, we're going to go 4 deep. Like, this is something that we really need to get right the first time. So I think that I'm supposed to line these up 2 wide. Let's see. Okay, let's see where this lines up. So this is our oil. That would come out here. You know what? This is probably fine because I can just, you know, we're going to do something like this. Oh, that actually works out perfect. That's where the water will be. And this is where the oil will be. Yes. Okay. So we are placing 10 of these. We're going to have a power pole on either side. And we're just going to alternate until we run out of either one. We don't have enough oil refineries to outpace the power poles, but we only need 10, so that's fine. Wow, this is a terrible way of doing this. Why did I decide to do it this way? All right. Sweet. And that is where our oil will be, right here. Look at how nice that just lined up. That was so close. That was completely by accident too. Yes, I've played the seed before, and yes, they were probably lined up exactly the same way, but whatever. Okay, so there's oil. If we look to the other side, we can tell, did it go through all the way? Yes, it did. That's fantastic. So we need some of the big power poles down. We're gonna have to cross the bus at some point. We'll just do that here. Still no connection. Man. After I just bragged about just like dropping these things wherever. Wait, what? How are you not connecting? What is going on? Take that. All right. So let's shift right click and shift left click to kind of copy the recipe and paste the recipe. Well, there we have it. We have oil. All right, video's over. Just kidding. So we're 11 minutes in. We got a couple things we can do. Now that we have oil going and the petroleum gas is going, we need to connect them. We need to connect at least the petroleum gas to the bus, so let's get that down there. Nope. Nope. Okay, so it doesn't matter how far we drag it. Oh, you know what? We need some fluid tanks. We did not grab them. That's really unfortunate. Oh look, I have a note that says, hey, grab some fluid tanks. Good for me for paying attention. That's the best part about writing down notes. You have to take other notes to remind you to look at your notes. Where is... So that's on the train side. So that's here. We're gonna take half of those. We do not need that many. We might only use... I think we might only use like 10 of them the whole... No. Every time I set up a train for fluid, I use 8, so that was... I almost lied. Did I grab enough of everything else, though? I needed pipes. I have pipes. I needed... I probably need more... No, we're actually pretty good. Alright. So... let's set up some storage. So this is the main reason why we set them back a little bit. It doesn't matter that much where these go, but we're gonna have... let's just do it like that. So we're gonna have a pump. If I can... Where did my pumps go there? So we're gonna have a pump in. The way fluid works, you don't really need a pump out. I mean, if you just like really want to, then sure, why not? But it's really not necessary. Where on the bus? Was that gonna be this line here? Yeah, the third one in. That's this one. Alright, lined it up right. Does this fit? It does. Okay, so we're gonna drag this down the line for a bit until we get to the underground pipes where they're being made, because we're gonna need some more. I guess it would help if I scrolled out a little bit. Yeah, because I just went way past them. I don't even think we're bringing petroleum. Wait, why is this not? Oh, the pump doesn't have power. So one of the nice things about the pumps is they kind of act as two separate parts. They are both a pump and a valve, so you can use them in very interesting ways, which we will most certainly be doing. Not in this episode, but in future episodes we will definitely be playing with maybe some circuit networks or some maybe some combinators. I don't know, we'll see. Someone out there's probably like, what in the world would you like, if you're, you know, don't really know, but you know a little bit, you'd be like, what in the heck would you use combinators for? Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out. Okay, alright, fine, I'll just explain it a little bit. So you can set up latches with the combinators. So if I had, for instance, these two attached with, let's say, red wire, and then fed this into, let's say, the pump, and then had combinators, I could tell this pump to only activate when a certain signal activate when, I don't know, let's just call it, no, not call it that, let's just call it this, when this is greater than 0. Okay, activate when this is greater than 0. Okay, that was a clearly bad example. Don't use that symbol. Sure, right? Doesn't matter. Okay. So then you would have like a combinator that said, hey, when you reach, let's say 5k, so that's 5k between the two. When you reach 5k, activate this pump and leave it active until they get to 15k between the two of them, and then turn it off, and then activate at 5k. So that's called a latch, and it's something that I'm glad I figured out. I don't have that many uses for it. You can use it for fluids. I sometimes use it for buffer chests. The one time that I can actually make buffer chests useful is if it's got a latch attached to it. So similar situation, right? Like you need a buffer chest, like you have to move something like long distance, and you don't want bots to just go all the way out for like one thing. You shouldn't be using bots for that anyways, but let's just use that as an example. You could attach a latch to it to say, hey, only request in stuff whenever I reach 200, but when I reach 200, request in 1,000, you know, something like that. Anyways, let's do some more prep work because we are going to need all of this area for... Is this even worth it? This is not even worth it. Nope. Because I'm just gonna destroy these by hand anyways, so that was not worth the 2 rocks. I completely lost track of what I was gonna say. We need this area for plastic. We don't need to go this far back, but we'll do that anyways. Pollution is fine. We could probably take out some biters. We'll do that in the coming future. So when do I have the next scheduled appointment for diplomatic relations with the locals? Nothing? Just whenever? Alright. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it there. Nice little short video, less than 20 minutes. So in the next episode, we will be setting up plastic and sulfur. So the plastic is going to go here. The sulfur, sorry, plastic is here. Plastic is also here. And we have a nice large gap here. And this is where sulfur is going to go. And the sulfur build is gonna have to be like really tight, because not only are we fitting in sulfur into that nice large section here, so we're probably gonna have to come behind the Roboport just a touch. Not only are we fitting sulfur here, but we are also fitting red and green science within this area, so that'll be fun. Did we need to research anything else before we go? Probably. I think I was going to do this one. That helps a bit. We're going to need explosives soon-ish. Flammables. Yeah, let's just queue up a couple things. Batteries. Once we're done with sulfur and then sulfuric acid, we need batteries. Rockets. Sure. Flamethrower, that can wait. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there, and in the next episode, like I said, we're gonna do plastic and sulfur. Should be fun. Okay, I will see you in the next episode.